and Etta Wright we'll get to in a second. Let's play pickleball.
Point.
Last look here, we'll get a look at Etta Wright. There she is, one of the moms on tour. Terrific player. A little kiss off the tape. And the one danger for the ladies from Utah is Leigh and Catherine play at light speed pace.
2-0-2.
That's a tremendous rally. That's why we love women's doubles right there, Adam.
Yeah, some nice firefights and some good power from all four players. And I think it's pretty clear cut that you cannot beat this team being vanilla. And I think the Utes have a chance because they do have a lot of firepower in their pattern. They're very well-rounded players, and you can't be sloppy with your decisions. But they have the offense to do some damage, and you see it right there.
Love when the ladies pay off what we say, Adam, and great shot there from Etta Wright. So 3 quick ones, though, for Parenteau and Waters. And just too much angle. Got the protractor out there, did Leigh Waters.
I mean, I might be more impressed with the crushed first volley on the forehand side, about 3 inches inside the baseline. Great combination for Leigh.
That's just beautiful pickleball from Etta Wright, who fought injury last year. She was, at this time last year, the player on the rise, that one that was going to become a star. Injuries took that away. We hope she can have a fully healthy 2024. Was Leigh expecting a forehand there, Adam?
Yeah, she loaded up, and it came right where she was expecting, and won't be the first time that happens. But to note, Catherine Parenteau and Leigh Waters love their topspin angles. 2 tall opponents here can really neutralize that, possibly.
Point.
And the onslaught continues. And Catherine and Leigh, we've seen some teams stay on a side. They'll switch back and forth. Leigh loves to make a defensive play and then go for the kill, and left 10 feet of space. Beautiful finish.
Side out.
All right, nice back-to-back points for Dizon and Etta Wright, getting the ball back.
1-4-1. Point.
It was scrambly, but they got it.
And just to touch on what I was saying earlier, that was a situation right there where Meghan Dizon was in pretty big trouble going out wide, but she was able to neutralize the offense of Leigh just enough.
Point.
And not set, and Parenteau runs right through a volley and sends it directly into the net, and the lead is but 1. So nice response from Etta and Meghan.
Point.
And it's 4 apiece here, folks. So what looked like a big problem for the 4 seed now puts us at 4-4.
4-4-1.
Point. And what a combination. Incredible two-handed roll.
Parenteau and Waters like to run you right out of the stadium, and that is not going to happen here, and that's impressive mental fortitude, Adam.
Yeah, it's a breakneck pace, and we're not just talking about in between the lines while the point's going on. It's grabbing that ball, serving as quickly as possible, and just kind of really just having that tension build for their opponents.
Yeah, the other interesting difference between the Johns brothers, who we just saw, and these two. The Johns brothers will never call timeout and let you know that maybe you are doing something we don't like. Leigh Waters shuts it down. So let's see what happens coming out of this timeout. Oh, an extra mustard on that one from Dizon, and it's 6-4.
I see what you did there. Very nice, Dave.
What a impressive response out of the timeout.
Second serve.
That's the no-go zone.
It certainly is, and just wild that the right side Leigh Waters is straddling the center line there. She is a presence whether on the left or the right.
Oh, mine. Just a little too much swing, but Etta Wright's in the perfect spot. She saw, she even knew it right there. Pantomime what she had wished she had done.
Point.
Good hands, Catherine. My goodness.
Yeah.
What a move. Little half Ernie from Meghan Dizon.
Why not? I mean, just throw that in there. Some great two-handed backhand counters and little corner jump as well.
5-6-2.
Not giving her the full Ernie there, but man, the execution fantastic. And she does it again, hooks it back to the middle. My goodness, she was in trouble.
And once again, incredible backhand angle from Leigh Waters in the middle at that point, and Etta Wright neutralizes it with a great backhand dink.
Yeah, you can tell Etta Wright's fully healthy with that movement on that particular ball. You have to be able to explode to the side.
Football.
Oh, and we have a foot fault call here.
Left foot.
We got Chris Johnson on the call with Vicky Ryan and Onisha Smith, and foot faults have been quite a factor here in the last two matches, Adam.
I'm trying to wonder why, and I can't really come up with anything. You don't see it too much at the pro level, but you're exactly right. Oh my goodness.
Dizon, what are you doing?
And just to say something here, Dave, Dizon and Etta Wright beat the Kawamotos 11-6, 11-3 to get here. They are playing well.
Oh, she was coming in hot for that same speed up down the middle, and you know what we would say? Do it again.
Keep going.
Yes.
Keep going.
Yes. Oh, man, Etta Wright had two great looks in that rally.
Yeah, a couple forehands now that she's in perfect position, not doing anything wrong. I don't even think the swing was too big, just caught the tape.
Wow, and a foot peg.
Oh
did
my!
That kiss the net, or just got? Did her paddle hit her leg on the? That was bizarre.
Yeah, I have not seen that one
ever.
Point.
That's her signature shot, but just didn't spin the ball down enough.
6-8-2.
So within 2. Oh, catch and release, it stays in. Oh, that's gorgeous angle from Etta Wright.
And Catherine Parenteau, one of the best movers on tour, was shaded that way, and Etta Wright still comes up with the angle and the clean winner.
Sometimes you sit on the fastball and you still get beat.
8-6-1. Second serve.
Do you want this? Yeah. Okay.
8-6-2.
Just kisses over. Etta Wright with the powerful finish, and the Utah ladies are within 2, and this is such a great match, and love the bonus coverage we have here on Fox Sports 1. We'll be shortly going off the air, but don't worry, we're going to have the entire match over on Pickleball TV and pickleballtv.com.
Side out.
Boy, that's one you just want to make. This is a team that has never lost. That's one you just gotta have.
6-9-1.
Boy, there was a ball on the sideline there that was, I'm going to just say, so close.
Yes, it was. Not really much reaction, though, so possibly or probably caught.
The other issue we have here is Wright and Dizon do not want to unwind the stack, and they're playing so well in the other formation. I think they have to.
Yeah, I agree.
8-9-1.
Choose not to, though. That is just a tremendous point. I'd expect a timeout and a long discussion about it across the country. And what better time than 9-all in a semifinal here to see who can get over the top. Wow.
Second serve.
Big speed up, and then Catherine got tagged.
Right in the left shoulder. Tons of power on that two-handed backhand from Etta Wright.
And that sails well deep, so now they can reset into the desired arrangement. They get out of that. Nice timeout from the ladies from Utah. I mean, just stupid on the roll from Leigh Waters.
Yeah, I know, and Etta's been handling them so well, but that one just too good. Nothing she can do.
Dizon was fighting it, then got a little love off the net cord that kept her in that, but ultimately and unfortunately popped the last one up.
Yeah, the classic make the tough one, miss the easy one happens so often in this game.
Second chance to get to 10 here with the ball. Wright goes for a big swing down the middle, and we are game point for Waters and Parenteau.
She was on the left side of the court hitting a forehand from the right side.
Oh, and Leigh Waters had most of the 20 feet to hit, and she didn't catch it. Second try to close out game number one. That's as frustrated as she gets, which is not terribly frustrated, but that's one she wanted there.
10-9-2.
And that will do it. So Dizon and Wright were so close to putting game one next to their name.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Quite a riveting game number one, and we're jumping right into game number two here. I mean, we preferred this lineup, and there's the fire.
I mean, she took the sweatshirt off, and she got a little extra pop on that forehand.
Yeah, just, you know, warm that arm up a little bit in game one and then let it rip. Wow. That is the pattern that works. Dizon speeds it up, and Wright cracks a winner.
And she had a couple of those forehands catch the tape, and not early in game two, as they are very clean.
2-0-2.
And yes, I think that this is important. I really like Catherine on the right and Leigh on the left. I know they like to play their sides, but I think this is the play against this particular opponent.
And why is that?
Well, just because that they are really bringing it, and they're kind of exposing just a little bit of that counterattack ability on Catherine Parenteau.
That's just so pretty by Etta Wright, because the whole world thinks an ATP's coming. She holds her ground. It's a ball below the net, and she just flicks it into the open court.
With ease.
Yes. Uh-oh. It's just wide, but if you're wondering whether Etta Wright is healthy or not, my goodness, her movement is beautiful out there today.
Yeah, the Meghan Dizon speed it up, Etta Wright clean it up. It's just going to be more difficult with Leigh Waters on the left side.
Oh, just devilish touch there from Leigh Waters.
One of the best drop volleys I've seen from her. She's been trying to work stuff into her game for 18 months now. Some mixed results with that dropper. That one was on point.
I mean, she tried a shot that she did not execute at all. It went off the tape and still cleaned it up.
1-2-1.
And now she is moving, and she moves right to left very well. She moves left to right.
2-2-1.
wide off the tape there for Catherine. Catherine and Anna Leigh will play in the singles final tomorrow.
Side out.
I mean, it's just easy power from Etta Wright, and that has kind of always been there, but the health and the movement and the footwork, just really clean right now.
Yeah, circa when she was feeling great at the beginning of last year.
Point.
But with more time on the court to refine everything.
Court time, reps, we talk about it all the time, so important for some of these newer athletes.
Second serve.
That's a good counter from Catherine right there.
Yeah, and that'll get the confidence up. She's been jammed up a couple times. That one, very quality with the one-handed backhand.
Wow, Etta caught Anna Leigh going the wrong way, and she still recovered.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest factors for me to kind of evaluate talent. Lean in one way, recover on the backside. She's got it.
Okay, so since they're on odd, they are not again switching. And they are paying the price over and over here.
Yeah, and you said a good way to get out of that is a little floaty or deeper return that gives you more time to unwind the stack. I don't know if they're uncomfortable doing that, but I think they need to try.
Because every one of these points ends up in a scramble where the receiving team is going backwards.
Yeah.
Now, certainly they're going to win some, but against this team,
4-3-1.
giving them, and there's
4-3-1.
a good look at that undefeated duo. Oh man, look at that ride the rails, and there was nothing Meghan could do.
Yeah, and I in my playing career, I lost uncontrollably to the Johns brothers. And anytime I had a lead in the game and they would just get a handful of points, I would have that "here we go again" in my mind.
Get that the heck out of here, Anna Leigh Waters.
I am loving the Etta Wright forehand.
5-3-2.
And you can see that they did indeed, out of the SWIT timeout, get back to Etta on the left side of the court. Boy, oh boy.
Side out.
It giveth, and of course it taketh away.
Yeah, Catherine Parenteau can't get there. Nobody can.
No. Yeah, because she'll slide too. She's the best slider on the women's side, which is just one of the most scary thoughts that I could ever have.
Second serve. Three, 5-2. Point.
Huh, that doesn't happen very often, but they chose not to talk.
Yeah, and Anna Leigh, she's probably taking a bit of extra court from the left side than some of the previous matches. So while that's great, it also creates some issues as well.
Meghan Dizon just kept retrieving in the middle court. And Etta was trying to help.
Great pressure from Leigh Waters. And what an awesome adjustment from her. Instead of rolling those backhand dinks out wide that Etta was having some success with, she's now going to the middle. That's a great adjustment to her dink spots.
Point.
Yeah, that's just a tough ball there from Dizon.
Yeah, and that's sitting there with the backhand, obvious forehand, but when you're in a tough spot like that, it happens.
Wow.
Second serve.
All right, if we're not going to talk about the prior one, I'm just coming over no matter what.
Was that a drop or a drive, Dave? You tell me.
That was a shank.
6-4-2. Point.
Just deep there, and this feels like it's a timeout, or it needs to be very soon. They're discussing. They're going to play through it, though.
She probably said one more.
And there's nothing worse than just saying one more, because then you're saying, yeah, we're only going to lose one more point. Oh my, and off the tape again. And if that doesn't trigger a timeout, I'd be stunned. And they are marching to the bench. Behind that was terrific. So timeout was indeed called. What happens afterwards is the question. A gorgeous Tui from Meghan Dizon.
And that middle dink has been effective for Leigh Waters. That time popped up, and Meghan Dizon knows what to do with it.
4-8-1.
And if it's popped up and it's in the air, Etta Wright's been all over it there, and I love that she rolled it back.
Yeah, those 2 points just really showcase what kind of power these ladies have. Two-hander from Meghan, big forehand from Etta Wright.
5-8-1.
Oh, no.
Second serve.
Again, Etta Wright caught Leigh Waters. She barely got a paddle on that.
It's just not supposed to happen. She's completely fooled, which is a rarity, but somehow, as you say, Dave, gets out of jail in that situation. And Meghan did exactly what she was supposed to do. She just hesitated for half a second, and it cost her.
Annalise just chose to charge the Bastille there.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's a play. Hang back or just run in there quick.
Run in there and see. Maybe she'll drop it.
Yeah, or maybe I can mess with her head a little bit. No. Etta Wright locked in.
6-8-2. Point.
Oh, there. What? So what is that? Did that start like a war, the storming of the Bastille or something like that? Has when she's sliding is like nothing I've ever seen.
And that was on display on the Sports Center Top 10 last night.
Fight out.
Certainly was.
So good.
And the finishing point was obviously spectacular, but that whole point was amazing as well.
Yes. Check that out if you haven't seen that yet, pickleball fans.
Point.
And when you make the top 10 when all the other sports are going on, you've done something pretty darn special.
And look at this lineup from the ladies on the near end. So versatile.
Point.
And with a couple of swings of the paddle, we are at match point for the top undefeated team.
10-7-1. Point.
Wow,
Game
and
and
after
match,
a wonderful
11-7.
drop volley recovery, a swing into the net, and guess what? Catherine Parenteau and Leigh Waters are going to play on Championship Sunday.
Every sport has its icon. In pickleball, it's Catherine Parenteau. She's scripting a legacy, continuously making history. Catherine's choice? Her signature power air paddle, embodying perfection, innovation, and unrivaled passion. For the relentless in spirit and those chasing greatness. This isn't just a paddle, it's a bond. Inspired by an icon, crafted by Selkirk. We are Pickleball.
We were just talking before this that this was a tough battle out there. How much more fun is it, too, to have these women's teams get better and really challenge you guys strategically and physically out there?
I mean, I think it's more fun for sure. I think that's really when the team is important on the sideline. We can really go out and talk to them and find a different strategy. I think it's fun when there's challenge for sure. The past few times we had played them, it was a little different, and today they really challenged us, so we had to make quite a few adjustments. And congrats to them, they played amazing.
Yeah, I think too it helps us as a team because when we're challenged like that in tight situations, like down 9-6, we kind of have to figure out. As a team, how we can get back in those tight moments, how we can still play our best. And I think the more times we do that, the better we'll get and the better they'll get and then the better pickleball we'll see. So I think it's just good overall.
In tight moments, you guys always seem to smile and still have fun. What's your favorite thing about this partnership, both on and off the court? Both of you.
I mean, we get along so well. And I feel like, Annalie can do anything on the pickleball court, so it makes it really fun. She can hit it back and everywhere, wherever she wants. But no, we get along really well on and off the court. So I think that's what really helps us, succeed on the
yeah, we were
tennis
talking
courts,
about
pickleball.
We were talking about it. Like we see some other teams, like maybe one player will roll their eyes at the other, and we're like, how do you do that? You're a team, and when you're out there, if you start doing that to your partner, they're gonna play worse, and then you feel bad. And we're like, well, maybe they don't feel bad, but we would feel bad, So I think just moving forward and as a partnership, we just like each other, like she said, so much off the court that when we get on the court, we just are like best friends, So even when we're not playing together, we're talking to each other on the sidelines.
I love it.
And
Except for singles.
Yeah, we'll get to that next. Like you said, you guys solidified your partnership for 2024. We're not having any other partners come in. What was that deciding key factor that said, you know what, let's lock it in and let's make a run here and not partner with anyone else?
I mean, Catherine doesn't miss a ball. She's just a rock. So
That's not true.
it's very true. So I just can count on Catherine. I can do my crazy stuff, but I know she's just always going to be there and be super solid, make third so I can get in. But no, I think it's like Catherine said, we're just best friends, and I love playing with Catherine so much. I was like, I really want to, have a lot of fun this year, and I think Catherine wants to have fun too, and we have fun together, so it worked out.
The competition keeps getting tougher and tougher. We talked about everyone getting better, but Annalie, a position tomorrow for another Triple Crown. Did you think to start 24 you'd be in that position, and how do you feel about it?
I was hoping, but I wasn't trying to put too much pressure on myself. I feel like every day has kind of felt like that. Like Catherine was saying today felt like Championship Sunday.
Yes.
It's crazy with this draw. So I think tomorrow's honestly going to feel like today because today was pretty tough. So
trying to hold her off there, CP.
I'll try.
You guys always say, yeah, we're friends and then enemies later, but congratulations. Thank you so much.